Welcome back to the Rogue Wave podcast. We were talking Jurassic World Dominion. We gave our rogue reaction to it. Now we ask the most important question. Did it live up to the trailer? This is Trailer Truth or Trash. All right. Now I'm gonna try to faithfully narrate this. We're on a there's little girl. Oh, there's Chris Pratt. We like him. His hairline's going a little up there, but he's got the mustache. By the way, the stash is now back. Hassan, the stash is back.
The stash never went away. I don't know.
No, it went away.
Nah,
it went away.
Oh,
little dinosaur. Oh, he just got shot into the air. And he got kidnapped. So, got some poachers. Oh, Blue is very upset. So is a very pregnant Bryce Dallas Howard.
Okay. All right, you go. I'll hang back.
You're gonna. Oh. They made it up. See, there you go. There's your plot right there. We made a terrible mistake. A lot of dinosaurs smashing cars. Dinosaurs peeking their head through. Oh, dinosaurs are in people land.
Yes,
more dinosaurs getting free.
It's coming across to me that this is a dinosaur movie.
Yes. Oh, these raptors, they're chasing people with cars. Oh, the dinosaur just got clotheslined.
They don't understand physics.
I felt really bad in that scene. If you see, right there, that guy. I feel like he was one of the only innocent guys to die.
He was kind of a douche on a scooter, and those people deserve it.
You're absolving for that?
I absolve the dinosaur for that.
We've got Laura Dern. We've got the original Jeff Goldblum. We've got the originals. They're back. Oh, they found the little baby. Now the baby's on the back.
Yeah. What?
Chris Pratt's super cool. Jeff Goldblum's got fire. Little Jaws reenactment right there. By the way, we didn't talk about the pilot in the.
No, we didn't talk about much. But it is.
We talked for a long time. I don't know if we talked about much, but the pilot in this.
What is that?
That's another part. We'll get to that in a second. All right, we got the original cast. Everyone's pretty excited. Sam Neill. Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of his name. That was good.
See, not so bad.
Uh-oh. There comes Gigantosaurus.
Don't turn your back on a giant dinosaur.
No, you never do. You never do.
People do that.
So I gotta tell you, just in regards to this trailer, this is the official trailer. This is how I do it. I literally just type in whatever the new movie name is, write official trailer, whatever comes up. So whatever Google tells me. So it's done by data. It's big data controls what the official trailer is, not what may or may not be the official trailer. That looked like the official trailer though.
Seemed like to me.
Right?
I agree. Yeah.
So I got to tell you, that might win Trailer Truth or Trash as probably the most faithful truth to go from trailer to big screen, in the sense that there is nothing in that trailer that didn't set up expectations properly that the film did not end up executing.
Yeah, basically something went wrong with science. Dinosaurs are loose, and there's a problem. Yeah, it's pretty much.
It's not even not even.
The only thing that the trailer doesn't have is the giant locust.
Yes,
because I think if they showed us the giant locust, we'd be like, everyone would kind of be like, oh man, is this thing about like an ecologist nightmare of this and that? And are they going to use the dinosaurs to control the locusts or something like that? So I think it was a good idea to leave that plot out, because when that happened in the film, when I was watching the film, like, oh man. What are those? That was actually a surprise. Yeah,
I agree with you on that. Actually, I guess in that sense, they didn't need to. They watching that trailer just brought back all the fuzzies of watching the movie.
The fuzzies. Okay.
The warm and fuzzies. Like I was like, yeah.
All right.
And again, it kind of speaks to what I said last segment too, which is this is a movie that I am enjoying more and more, even after walking out of the theater. Some movies, just to recap in case you guys weren't listening, some movies I'll watch and have a really positive overall experience with, and then the more I think about it as I leave the theater, the more I kind of wears away a little bit. This one didn't.
Yeah,
this one was like,
happy with it.
No.
It goes into Pantheon. It goes in with the other 5 movies. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a good, and I'm pretty sure that's not the last one.
Yeah.
Especially if
it's the last one with Chris Pratt, though.
Well. Yeah, maybe. There was also a last one with Jeff Goldblum and a last one with Sam Neill, and they were both back. So obviously,
yeah,
never say never.
That's very true as well. One thing we didn't touch upon was DeWanda Wise plays Kayla Watts. Very, confident, very watchable character as well. It's a new character. It's something they introduced. They introduced a couple new characters in this, but I would say she was probably, besides Ramsey, who's the other character they kind of introduced. They added to the cast, and in something like this with an ensemble, you run the risk of being kind of overdoing it. But in this particular case, I thought she fit in pretty well with everything. The one thing I didn't love though was, again, and it doesn't go back to plot, it goes to execution. I wasn't quite sure, or it just didn't hammer home the point of like, why would she risk her life for these people she's never met? And even Chris Pratt even asks her like midway through, and I feel like it was almost like the writer's mea culpa for being like, yeah, I got too much other stuff to do, so we just kind of went along with this. When he's like, you would just risk your life for no one? She's like, you're gonna ask questions? I'm like, well done, writer. Well done. You didn't actually make it a legit like team up, but you basically told me to F off, and I'm okay with it. You're like, that's what I would do as a writer. I would literally just say like, I don't have a reason. I don't have an explanation.
That's probably like one of those situations where the entire script was written.
Yeah.
And someone says, we need something else.
Yeah.
We need like more, it's like some kind of feisty something to go on, So, but the original plot, they charter a pilot. The pilot takes them, and then they maybe jump out of the plane and end up in the giant dinosaur conservatory.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were like, well, why don't we just make the pilot part of the story? And then we'll have to go back and retcon her into and give her some kind of emotional anchor because she observed that their child was kidnapped and taken, and and it was like, wow, they just really shoehorned that in. But I think she was good enough of she didn't drown out either Chris Pratt or Bryce Dallas Howard. She kind of added to it, so it was a good addition, but it did feel like a tacked on addition.
Yes.
Like, let's just put this. We need something. Now it was a welcome addition. It's like kind of like adding Joe Pesci to Mel Gibson and Danny Glover kind of situation.
Yeah,
but it was definitely a wow. Where'd she come from?
She was very. I mean, she has a tremendous screen presence. She really resonates on screen.
The only thing that drove me crazy. Sorry.
Hey, go ahead.
Sorry. She got the exact same plane again at the end. Like, how do you find the exact same?
Amazon.
I've lost instruments. I have not been able to get the exact same bass guitar again, right? It just doesn't work that way. So you're going to tell me it's easier to find a plane than it is to find a bass guitar? An exact replica of the last bass guitar that you had? All right.
Amazon planes. That's it. You just type in planes, boom, gets delivered right to your door.
Apparently so.
Prime. I want it now. That's it.
Well,
that's what happened.
It should be prime for how much you end up spending for it, but fair enough.
So I know we said this already, but let's put an official bow. Did Jurassic World Dominion live up to the trailer? Truth or trash? Hassan, what do you think?
I say it's truth. It said dinosaurs. It said problems. It said people being eaten. It said it showcased a guy on a scooter getting eaten, which is fine with me. So it's all good.
Yeah, I think it definitely. I think the trailer. I actually think the movie surpassed the trailer because we've seen a lot of this kind of things before, and then to have it delivered and then watch the trailer again, I go, you know what? Well done, well done. All right, that is our show for tonight. So next week's gonna be pretty cool. Let me tell you all about it in just a second here, because we've got we do have an actor coming up in a couple weeks, but we've got author Jason Stair. He is the creator of the most recent, the most brand new series at Rogue Matter. It is called Until I Die. Hassan is reading it as we speak. I've already read it. I'm trying to do this so we don't get into any kind of legal issues here, but it's a take on. Well, F it. No one watches the podcast anyway. It basically says, what if the Brat Pack was just a cover for something deeper that went on in the 1950s and 60s, and someone who vaguely resembles Frank Sinatra was really working for the CIA. So I think that if that didn't whet your appetite for an awesome story, I don't know what does. I don't know what will. But we've got the creator behind it. And Jason himself has an amazing background. He is right now in Poland. Do you know why he's in Poland?
Because he's Polish?
No, he is in the U.S. military. He is stationed out there
okay.
right now. And
Still could be Polish, though.
So, well, he could. You're right. Starkovsky? No, just stare. You know, so he's actually out there defending our country on the front lines. You know, right there where Ukraine and Russia and all this crazy stuff is happening right now.
of global activity right now.
Yeah. So in the meanwhile, in his downtime, he's like creating cool comic books and
that's what you got to do, man. That's where all the good stuff comes from.
Yeah.
Tolkien wrote The Hobbit while he was in World War I. So that's where all the good stuff comes from.
Cool. All right. This has been Rogue Wave. We will see you guys next week. Hi guys, Mike Dolce here from the Rogue Wave podcast. If you like this video, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really helps us out. Leave a comment, let us know what you'd like to see in future episodes, and tune in every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern for a brand new episode of the Rogue Wave podcast.